What is up, guys? It's Scott with Never Hedge back for another MMAT update, and today is looking like a pretty freaking good day. We got up to a high of 425 right before lunchtime here, and we are consolidating back down a bit. This could potentially be like a short ladder attack or something like that. No news as to why this skyrocketed up, and as far as I know, nobody is selling this, so this could be manipulation here. But back under that 50 EMA line for now. Lots of green volume here today. RSI is looking almost into the oversold category at 38. Definitely confirming a downward trend that we're seeing right now. MACDs are looking slightly bearish at this snapshot in time, but definitely loving this spike in volume today. Tons of volume coming in on this, and I wanted to go over to Ortex quick to show you the reason as to why the fucking share price has tanked. As we can see here, this blue line is the short interest. It's pretty low here for a while, and then once we had that huge spike surrounding the merger, look what happened right after. Fucking short interest through the roof, and we have absolutely tumbled back down into oblivion. We're trying to claw our way back out right now, and if we go up here, 158% increase in exchange reported short interest. That is insane. No wonder why we're tanking. And we can see here the cost to borrow has dropped quite a bit, allowing the shorts to pound this even more. Fewer consequences for them, and even the utilization has dropped 20% from last week. And we have a couple of insider transactions from last couple of weeks ago that are showing up here on Ortex now. Finally, this guy Michael James Graves owns a tiny bit of the company here at 0.025%. Sold 300,000. Fuck this guy. Who cares? Who needs him? And so let's jump over to the Fintel data now. Short squeeze score is continuing to go down a bit, as is expected with the increase in dark pool volume. And we have seen a bit of a drop in the short shares availability. I think yesterday we were up as high as 3.5 million. Now we're down to 2.7 million, and the short borrow fee rate has stayed about flat, fluctuating a tiny bit, but still sticking around 5.86%. And let's swing over to the dark pool quick. Not much change since yesterday, still sitting at around negative 66 million in their positions. Actually, I think yesterday it was as high as 70 million, so they are doing a little bit better than yesterday. Short volume in dollars is 3.57 million. That is very high. Short interest percent of the float is dropping a bit. Could be shorts are closing their positions out. Who knows? I was able to find some research as to why we had such a huge spike today. So this guy found something on his Think or Swim account from today. Why Metamaterial shares are popping off today. Shares of all oil and gas companies, including Metamaterials, and this is incorrectly categorized on the NASDAQ still. They still have not fucking fixed that. Are trading higher as oil companies continue to rebound after falling on Monday following the OPEC supply agreement, and have rebounded for the session. The upward move comes despite a build in U.S. crude inventories. Metamaterials delivers previously unachievable performance across a range of applications by inventing, designing, developing, and manufacturing sustainable and highly functional materials. And this guy was like, fuck, is the entire oil and gas up? Turns out, yes, it sure is. So this spike today, it appears to not be due to anything going on with the company itself. It's just the entire oil and gas industry, which is formerly TRCH, Torchlight Energy, and so I thought this was also interesting. Begs the question then, were we getting hammered because the algos thought we were oil and gas? I looked up oil and gas price trend, and it sure as hell does seem to line up with our 2-week nonstop hemorrhage since the merger. So could be. Oh yeah, that sure fucking looks like Metamaterial's charts right here. And so in case you were wondering, not all oil and gas is up double digits. With that said, this industry association doesn't justify the 30+% we are seeing, and now only 15%. So there must be more to this. My wish is that oil and gas continues to rally and we piggyback on that bandwagon, fend off the shorts for a while, and George should deliver on the earnings, and that seals our win. Yes, that could definitely happen. And people, we've been so beaten down on this. I think any small wins are huge right now. So from Massive Echo 8929, in theory, a higher oil and gas price would be linked to the dividend, which would then be linked to the amount of reinvestment MMAT gets from the dividend. So kind of in a roundabout way, it would make sense for us to follow oil and gas. That is very true. Yes, paper hands are getting a little FOMO here. People that jumped out at fucking like $3. Anyways, that is certainly an interesting theory as to why we are up double digits today. It could very well be because this thing is still categorized under oil and gas, even though it was briefly changed to technology and semiconductors, but I think we'll take it for today. So as always, guys, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more updates on metamaterials as well as other stocks and tokens we like. And I thank you guys so much for watching this far, and I'll see you in the next video.